Hey up, how we doing? Hope you all had a nice weekend. Welcome. This is insider information, and what we're going to do today is we're going to go through, preview all of the update for tomorrow, and then I'm going to just catch up with you guys because it's been a while. I'm sorry I missed Friday, the stream. I was feeling awful, and I've had a nice 3 day weekend apart from some pipes bursting in my bathroom. I'm trying to spoil my cat's birthday. But apart from that, a nice 3 day weekend. Erebus had a nice birthday, and I'm here with you guys again on Monday. Crackly mic cable, oh no! We need a new microphone, one sec, let me play with this. Is that okay? Is that better? Is that a little better? I'll keep monitoring that to see if it's okay. A little bit better? Smack it. I'm not gonna smack it. Let me have a play with this. Okay. Can always change this as well. You can hear me now? Okay. We're just gonna roll with it for now. I'm gonna just turn this volume down a little bit and move this mic back a little bit, see if that helps. Seems like a preamp overload. Okay. Let me see if I can play with some of my filters here. That should all be working. See if that works. Okay, fixed. Yeah, we're just gonna go with it. Hey, I'm surprised I fixed that. I'm very surprised. It's one of my filters being weird. Cool. Insider information. So let's go through it. We've got Buddy Cam here today. She's back. She's not discovered her carrot leaves yet, but you can see her in the corner. And we've got new browser scene. So, um, what we've got going on is that we've got an hour of downtime tomorrow, 12 FET, 9 UTC, 4 CDT, and 2 PDT. Hopefully you guys can see this all okay, and my hand is disappeared. There we go. Back. And this is what we've got going on tomorrow. Just as a disclaimer, these notes are advanced and provided early for your benefit. As the notes are advanced, please be aware that they may be subject to change before the update is complete. So what have we got here? We've got, as you guys know, you saw on the website, we've got a new Cold War premium tank, the T-72 Ural. We've also got Armed Forces Day this week. And so there's going to be a Armed Forces Day random drop challenge and a themed Armed Forces bundle. Tier 10 event from the 14th to the 17th, including 100% plus silver for Tier 10 and 20% discount on select premium Tier 10s and the premium tech tree. Bundles are the Brawler's Delight WZ111 50 TP prototype, IS3 Auto, Scandinavian Duo is the Dragon Lands and Sea, STRV S1, the Berlin Trio, the ISU 122S, IS2, and Cromwell B. Rapid Fire is the General T27, Suma SM, and the TL1 LPC. I love that bundle. I like a good auto loader, as you guys know. And Hunting Party, AMX CDA 105, and the T103. Deals of the week are the E25, FCM 50T, and the personal offers are the Yahtzee WZ 120 1GFT, the Panzer 54, watch out, and the SU 100Y. We got a stream tomorrow. Friday, and I'll see you again on Monday. If anything does kind of crop up where I can't make a stream, I'll make sure to let you guys know. But aside from that, we should be back on schedule with everything right now. Um, there is going to be some bug fixes that go into this update tomorrow as well. However, they're not anything worth mentioning. If I'm honest, it's just various little small fixes to text and stuff like that. I am aware that there is a number of bugs still present in the game at the moment, but I don't have any information on any fixes on them at this time. I imagine they're going to come really soon. I know there's a few really annoying ones, like when you when your barrel when the barrel of the gun comes up against a structure, it goes like that. I'm aware of stuff like that. There's a few various other little ones like that, but we can talk about them today. There is a spotting bug in World War II mode as well that we're aware of. Thank you, Rogue Soul. If you guys, once we've finished up with this, I'm just going to have a quick scan over the URL article, and then I'll spend all the rest of this time answering questions and catching up with you guys. But I don't know if you guys have seen this article here as well. We've got the T72 URL. You can check this out on the website, but I believe I played this a little bit in Super Test, and it was really fun. I think it's this tank. You guys will see it around tomorrow, I imagine. I'm looking forward to playing it. I'll pick it up. I'll pick it up for the stream tomorrow, and I'll play it a bunch tomorrow so you guys can see what it can do. But yeah. Aside from that, I'm not aware of anything else going into tomorrow. So let's go and get through all of your questions. So feel free to tag me in the questions, and I will go and get past them all. Okay, the Crangies, when the planes and helicopters come in, I'm not aware of that. They're there, aren't they? They're on the Cold War maps. You can see them in the background, but yeah, I'm not aware of anything about that at the moment. Monkey Man, there is a map glitch to get to A6 on Mannheim. I am aware of that. I've had video sent to me from my ambassadors on that one, and I've passed it on to the team. So hopefully we'll be able to see an adjustment to that. You guys should be able to tag me. There you go. Let me just type in here, just so you guys can definitely tag me. All right. What else we got here? Who are the independents? So the Cold War mode is based on historical interpretation at the time. There was two big power blocks at the time, and sometimes it was very difficult to put one nation into one or the other. Depending on the times, certain nations were aligned with different either one or the other or neither of these power blocks. So we decided the best way to do that would be just to put them into an independent area instead, rather than aligning them with the wrong power block. All right. Thank you, Modern Callout. All right. Rogue One. What does the hero skin for the URL look like? It's been advertised but not shown. I don't actually have a picture of it to show today, unfortunately. So we're just gonna have to wait and see tomorrow. I'm sorry about that. Monkey Man asks about Israeli tanks. I wouldn't be able to say anything, but I'd love to see if any nation in the world even dreamed of making a tank, I'd love to see that project reflected. So that opens up a lot of leeway from where we can go. The first thing I want to see though is challengers, and then that Brazilian tank that I can't remember. I want to see it. Can never remember its name though. Gira asks about an M47 Hero skin bug showing gun marks on the side and the other side is visible. I'm actually not aware of that one. So if you want to send me a message about that one with a picture, that would really help. Ryan Lum, any idea when the mercenary tank contracts will come back? Soon. I've not been told exactly when, but I know that the team is working on it. For those of you that are asking questions, if I've missed your question or I've not answered it, please feel free just to tag me in it again. Oh, and I forgot as well. I always forget recently. I'm sorry, Modern Call Out. Those of you who want to have a chance of winning a new tank, head on over to Twitter and retweet the tweet promoting the stream, and you got a chance of winning a tank over there. Okay. Will the spotting change in World War II to be like Cold War? Unlikely, because I know that when we did the True Vision, the New Vision tests in World War II, they were very unpopular. So I wouldn't imagine so, no. It works in Cold War, whereas personally, I don't think that it works in World War II. It's the maps are a bit smaller. Some of the tanks are quite slower, so I wouldn't imagine that we would see that. And I don't know if the player base on a whole would like to see that as well. So just my opinion on that. All right. Tama Tonga 42. Rank battles are coming back, absolutely. It's something that we speak to Pain God on Friday, our creative director, about a lot, and it's something that they're still discussing the best way of bringing it back at the moment. And so I don't have an ETA on when they will return, but I imagine that they will return in the near future. All right, keep going, keep going. I may have promised a few people that I'd have a mustache today, but I didn't do that. I'm sorry. It was Mother's Day yesterday, and I was planning on going spending the day with my wife's side of the family, mother-in-law, and so I had a nice trim of the beard, and then a pipe burst in my bathroom the night before while I was trying to watch the boxing, which was really annoying. Couldn't be fixed Saturday night, and so we was promised that somebody was going to come and fix it on Sunday. They never came. They're gonna show up today apparently. They will probably show up while I'm streaming, just knowing my luck. So, what else we got here? Monkey Man says, "Can something be done to fix the skin for the M47 pattern and the big emblem?" I'm not aware of that one, and it's really hard to kind of um, understand when we're talking about a something visual. So if you could send me a picture of that, I can chase that down and see if it's something that's known or not. Captain Wolf Hunter 9 is +1 -1 coming back at all? The question that everybody wants to know. Um, I believe it's going to be coming back. I don't think it's coming back this month, but I'd imagine that it would come back after that. We're just making sure that because we have two really popular matchmakers now, just making sure that everybody can find a game nice and quickly. So it's something that they're just gathering data on at the moment. And I know that it's been a few weeks now since we've had +1 -1, and it is in my report. You guys miss it, and I have seen it. But I wouldn't expect one for the next few weeks while they're just gathering that data. I hope that helps. CMOT Gareth, can we have news on the Series X graphics fix? I'm not aware specifically of that issue, but I am aware that there is a few pieces of work that are going on at the moment with performance on some of the older systems, the PlayStation 4s and the Xbox Ones. And I know that generally, typically after an update like this, there is some tinkering that goes on. That'd be that would be something that I unfortunately would have loved to have spoken to Paingood about on Friday, but we weren't able to do that stream. So let's see if we can check in with him on Friday about some of those, some of the tinkering which is going on with that. Um, Alpha Bravo Ops coming back. There's nothing to do except the season pass at the moment. That's a good question. I had noticed that myself as well. I'll see if I can look into that, put it into my report and see what's going on with the ops. Give you guys something extra to do. Teletubby Ted 92. Any XP boost bundles heading to the store again? XP boost bundles. I'm not aware of any coming. Is that something that you guys would like to see in the chat? Because I could definitely suggest something like that to come into the store. Can always suggest things like that. I think it should be a relatively quick thing to do. Let me know. No. Fine. Fine then. Dirty guy. Fear my skill. When will medals and 3-mark progression be displayed correctly on the Cold War mode? So it is at the moment. It's a known issue at the moment. I don't have an ETA as far as I'm aware as to when that's going to be adjusted to be fixed. It is a thing that will be in Cold War, but it's just not working properly at the moment. So we just have to wait and see. What are we now? We're a couple of weeks into this update. I'd expect, the team to be getting through some of these known issues really soon. That's definitely one of them, which I've seen on a regular basis that you guys have identified. Tankadelphia, there's a million taco emotes in the game. I have one on the back of my tank. Isa King Salami, regular tier 10s will be discounted as well. I don't think so. Let me have a look. It's just premium tier 10s tomorrow. It's none of the tech tree ones, sorry. The Edgemeister, any update on the Cold War silver economy? So this is something that I want to talk to you guys about and kind of get your opinion on. So we increased the silver earn by 10% on Friday. Has that been helpful? Has that helped with earning back some of the costs? Because when I see silver economy being an issue in the player base, is it that the silver earn isn't good enough, or is it that the modules are just really expensive? Because that's kind of where I'm seeing it is that the modules are expensive. Yeah. So we need to kind of move away from the phrase silver economy, more in the cost of things are expensive. So we can definitely earn back that money, but it's quite a big investment. So I will keep putting that into my reports. Let's see. I don't know if they'll be able to reduce module costs. Because I imagine that would be quite a difficult thing, especially with a lot of people have already bought them. But they might be able to make the earn a little bit better, or maybe even make it permanent. I don't know. We'll just have to see. We're only a few days into the 10% extra silver. We'll have to see how it goes. But it seems to have helped a little bit. That's good. When will we have nation filters for commanders? Commander filters are being worked on. I imagine. I'll have to double check. It's been a few weeks now since I've looked at that ticket. It's maybe something that we can ask Paingood about again, but I believe they're coming. If not in the next big update, maybe sooner. that's just going off my memory, so don't quote me on that. But we definitely spoke about it on the last update with Pain God. So they are a thing, commander filters, and they are being worked on. Foul the Warlock. So to echo what people in the chat are saying in the platoon debate, is there any chance we could compromise and have 4-man platoons? Unlikely. There's been plenty of like official comment on the platoon sizes. It is unfortunate that if you've got like an extra friend that you want to play with, that you're unable to get in a platoon with them for 4. But at the end of the day, the most important thing is the quality of the matchmaking and not putting an extra burden on the matchmaker. So I would say unlikely. Maybe as an event, I wouldn't like to. I'd never rule anything out ever. Maybe as an event, I don't know, but unlikely. The most important thing is the quality of the gameplay and the matchmaker. Isa King Salami, the trading program. Wow, that's something that we've not spoke about in a while. I don't have any updates on that actually. I'll see if I can check in on that. Because we were going to try and do a trade-in event. I think it was it for 6.1? Was it? I think it was. It was maybe like February, March. We tried to do a trade-in event, but we had to disable it, unfortunately. So no, I don't have any extra updates on that. But I imagine it will, something like that will come back in the future, definitely. All right. Thank you, Monkey Man, for the message on Discord. I'll get to that soon. Downfall. Can we take platoon challenges away from the season pass? Message me why you would like that. I've not seen that in the community as a feedback point. Definitely message me on that through Discord. Come to our Discord. All right. Oh, nomadic jester. That's one of the. That's unfortunate. That yeah. There's still. I think last week not last week, the week before when we last spoke to Pain God, only like 250 or so people have like unlocked the top tiers of the Cold War at the moment. So that's why I'm saying like don't rush the grind. Like don't rush the grind. It's because you might be disappointed when you get to like those M1s and the top tier Russian tanks to only find it's difficult to find a match there. So I'm sorry about that. Definitely enjoy the grind though. Oh, I'm being told that there's definitely by Mr. Bossman, thank you. Trading in the future, definitely. Very soon. I don't know if I'm allowed to say exactly when, but like real soon. You guys know the different kinds of soon that we say in the near future. A few weeks out, maybe a month, maybe more. Very soon. Couple of weeks. Really, really soon. Less than that. So you guys are smart. Trading event. Real soon. Really soon. All right. Nemesis Xian. Why can't we buy 2D commanders anymore? That's definitely a question for Pain God on Friday. So save that one up. Come along on Friday and let's see if we can get an answer to that one. Because I don't know why exactly. I could hypothesize, and I will, to give you the respect of an answer now. I think it just makes sense. Personally, it makes sense. We're always looking to upgrade things. It happened with video games. You go from, like text-based games to 2D games to 3D games, and then we go back to 2D. You've been nostalgia, but I think it makes sense, right? You know, we've got all these beautiful looking tanks, and it will always be about the tanks, but it just gives you something a little bit extra. You know, 3D commanders makes sense to me. Um, but to get an official answer, we should definitely try and ask Pain God that one. The Crangies, can we just remove base capping? It sucks to be base capped out of a game that you're doing really good in. It definitely does. It does have a place though, I think, to put pressure on the enemy team from time to time. It does help tactically, but you know I go and look at on my stats how many base cap points I have. So I'm definitely of the destroy the enemy camp, but there is a place for it definitely. Um, if your base is being capped, it's going to put pressure on you, and you know any kind of pressure on the enemy team ups the stakes and increases the chances for mistakes. So if you know if you've if you're in a pinch and you want to put some pressure on the enemy, definitely get in that base, put some pressure on them to come to you. All right, let me just check my messages here. We're all good. All right, Goliath, how are we doing, my friend? How is the new setup? I'm looking forward to watching that. Any news on the new 3 maps? So the new 3 maps are technically old 3 maps, revamped maps we're talking about. So we're talking about Westfield, El Alamein, Overlord. They are meant to be arriving by the end of this month. Um, I do believe that Pain God also mentioned Scorpion Pass, so I don't know if that's also going to make it in there as well. We'll have to see. We'll definitely try and do another map stream before they come out. I don't work on any of the maps. I have a good relationship with the map team, and I've just got a message from one of them now. Not by the end of this month, I'm told. So we'll just go with soon on that one. All right. Because this is May. It's the end of next month. I thought we were in June for some reason. Pain God said that we'll get these revamped maps by the end of June. Cough. I'm a month ahead of myself here. End of June, not end of May. We are in May, Liam, not June. Thank you, Mr. SPG. All right. Captain Madness, I saw you ask a question, but I didn't get a chance to read it. So please, guys, keep posting your questions and I will read them all. Um, is there already a new update about the Italian heavy tanks? I don't have an extra update on the fact that they exist and eventually we will see them, but I don't have any extra updates on that. As soon as I'm able, I will come and do a preview stream with you guys though. Monkey Man, why is the tank win rate across servers not available? Not sure about that. Any like third party like statistics and stuff like that, I don't really have any visibility on. But we can definitely talk about it. Is there any plan to buff the low era tanks? Are there plans to buff low era tanks that the eras are more balanced within? I'm not aware of any plans with the eras, but I am aware that there is that I've seen quite a lot of feedback on the Western Alliance tanks in the first era being particularly dominant, and then the Eastern Alliance tanks being particularly dominant in the middle era. But I'm not aware of anything other than that I know that's what you guys are telling me. Is to go into reports, and I'm sure the team are already aware of that, and I know from being in Super Test as well, it is something that we saw as well. So I don't have any updates on that right now, but I imagine that the team's aware of it. Certainly be going in my report anyway. We get here. It's interesting though, really, when we talk about those eras. Like we're talking Cold War here. We're talking, you know, we're talking like a conventional arms race, and so it kind of makes sense to me why one nation in that time beat the other, and then the other one in the next era beat the other one, because it was this constant like one upping of each other. It kind of makes sense that one might be particularly dominant um, than the other one in a particular era, but in terms of gameplay, yeah, I don't know if it needs looking at. Again, we're only like 2 weeks, 2 weeks, yeah, 2 weeks into this update now. Still a lot of data to be gathered, so we'll just have to see. Grolsch, damage. Oh, I've seen that happen to myself. I need to look into that and see if it's known. I'm pretty sure it is a known issue. Where you killed and then all of your damage disappears in the corner. I'm definitely aware of that. I just need to double check. I had one less day of work last week, so I'm a little bit behind still. But I think that's a known issue. But I need to just double check that. Grim Reaper already spoke about ranked today. I don't have an ETA on when it's coming back. I just know that it is coming back. All right. Can we buy the Barask soon? I feel like that's one of those tanks that comes in and out of the premium tech tree every now and again. Just have to wait. I can't tell you when a tank is coming out, unfortunately. We just have to jump on it when it is on the premium tech tree. When will medals be shown in Cold War? Not too sure about that one. That might be a known issue. But with it being a new game mode, I'm not too sure on that one. Oh, Captain Madness, you mean tanks from the same alliance? Oh, we know about that. You know that I know the answer to that one. This was something that we brought up in the community super test. Dagger Buster, Horns on tanks, get out of here. When will we get new tech lines on the Cold War? Certainly not in the immediate future. I know that there's not a lot there right now. There's only like 2 tech tree lines. There wasn't a lot of lines, when the game first launched. I'm aware. I was playing on PC then, so I don't know exactly, how many were available. But we have every game has to start somewhere. So starting small with just 2 lines. It's not ideal, but is this something to grind through and to to look forward to in the future? There's a lot of possibilities that we can do in the near to immediate future. All right. Hi Garfield, how we doing? Will we get a US era 2 premium tank in 1 or 2 weeks? I can't answer that, unfortunately. I can't tell people when new tanks are coming out. All right, we have to wait and see. Grolsch, there is a known issue in the World War II mode at the moment with the spotting mechanics. They're not staying spotted for as long as they should be. That's something that we picked up from the community and passed on to the team. They're looking into it. I don't have any updates on that right now, though. Just check in here. We do have a poll on Discord going on at the moment. I I want to see how you guys are enjoying the map rotation at the moment. If you guys head on over to Discord and go in the Ask the Community channel, um, we're just after a little bit more information on your guys' experience with the matchmaking, sorry, the map rotation at this time. So recently we did a little bit of work to adjust how the map rotation is working. It's currently on our rotation system. We want to know if that is working for you guys, if you're seeing less of the same map on a regular basis, and in particular seeing them back to back. We are aware of some issues with it at the moment. I don't know if I can go into it right now, but we'll see if we can talk about it on Friday, definitely. But if you haven't done already, head on over to Discord and join in with the poll over there. Just gives us a little bit a bit more information and to kind of experience what you guys are experiencing. Do you like the new map rotation system, or do you prefer the least recently played one, or you don't have a preference? Let us know. Um, E100 Vil. I just spoke about the revamped maps. We're going to see them by the end of June. Fingers crossed. We're talking 3, maybe 4 maps. 3 of them we've been pretty much confirmed. One of them I'm not sure about, Scorpion Pass. I wasn't aware that it might be being worked on. I don't know if it's being worked on or not. Hopefully it is, because I know you guys like that map. Monkey Man, you saw on Facebook somebody say that they saw the same map 7 times in a row. I'd take that maybe with a pinch of salt. But if that is something that they've experienced, they should definitely reach out to the team on Facebook so that we can gather some information on that. All right. Cool. Captain Wolf Hunter 9 with the maps. I think the more maps that you guys get back in, yeah, I think definitely when there's more maps that come back into the game, there'll be a less of a problem with rotation, definitely. So hopefully we can get, we're gonna get 3, maybe 4, by the end of next month, and we're nearly there now. We're halfway through. We're nearly halfway through May already, which is unbelievable. I can't believe how fast things are going these days. And I know it's always something that you guys are really have a lot to say about with the map rotation. I know you want more variation. I know you guys play so much, but we get in there now. We are getting there. We got the 4 brand new maps for Cold War and the higher tiers in World War Two. Then we'll get back some of the revamped World War Two maps, and then we'll see after that. Jan Molly, how we doing? I'm glad you're enjoying my music. Anybody that enjoys my music, it's not something I'm doing right now. Kind of fell out of love with playing guitar, but certainly want to keep making music in the future. I've got a few ideas, but I'll have to wait and see. All right. So Westfield, Overlord, Scorpion Pass, and El Alamein are the ones that I'm aware of. Grolsch. All right. Blunted Demon. What is broken about the game for you, and I'll see if I can help you. Can only help if I'm aware. So just let me know. Is there any work going on to make the games last longer? Are we talking about Cold War or World War Two? The mechanic, and if I'm gonna get going soon. So I've been here for like 40 minutes already, which is unbelievable. If you want to send me a message about that on Discord as well, we'll see if we can have a little talk about that. Val the Warlock, are there any plans to change the tech tree UI menu like they did with the premium tech tree UI? So are you guys enjoying the way that the premium tech tree UI looks now. I think it looks a little bit cleaner than it did before. It's a little bit easier to get used to. I still think it's quite difficult personally to flick through. Um, but yeah, I'm not aware of them doing that with the regular tech tree. But I think definitely that should be something that is looked into, and I imagine that the team will get through to that eventually as well. Because I know, and the team knows the way of navigating through that tech tree UI at the moment is a little bit difficult with it going up. I have had a ticket for that in my reports for a little bit of time now, so hopefully. All right. Get your questions in while you can, guys. Otherwise, I will see you guys tomorrow, and I can answer some more questions tomorrow while driving that T72 Ural around. Tomash, I felt pretty bad on Friday after the vaccine, not gonna lie. But I feel good now. I'm definitely glad to be safe from that vaccine. Pretty good. All right. Airwolf Sniper. Captain ruins the game in Cold War mode. Can we change the cap time or do more team destruction? The cap timer was changed, wasn't it? I believe. I'm gonna have to play play a few games after this actually just to catch up. I can't remember. I'm gonna have to refresh my memory on that. Boss Paul, that is a great segue. This is what we're getting tomorrow. I've just posted it to the forums. Let me pull that up for you guys now so you guys can go and have a look. Essentially, we're getting a new premium tank, and there's a Armed Forces Day event and a Tier 10 event. They're the main things you guys can check up here. APEC G, the career section. I'm not sure what's going on in that area. I know that it's like redacted at the moment. We'll just have to wait and see for that. All right. Grolsch, the gun going up in the air is a known issue, I believe. Hopefully that'll get fixed soon. All right, guys, I'm gonna head on out of here. We've got Highlanders online, so we're gonna go and raid Highlanders. Tomorrow, 2 o'clock, same time, same place. I'm gonna be here with you guys. I've got some time to answer some more of your questions. I'm gonna have an open platoon. We're gonna do some Cold War gameplay. Gonna be playing the new T72 Ural, I think it's called. Yep, T72 Ural. So come along for that. Those of you who I haven't been able to answer your questions, please feel free to hit me up on Discord, or on the forums, or on Twitter. Definitely the best place is to get in touch with me. I will try and get back to all of you as fast as possible. I'm still kind of catching up from last week though, so be gentle with me today. All right, guys. Glad to be back. Definitely missed you all on Friday. I will see you all tomorrow, and in the meantime, we're gonna go and raid Mr. Highlanders. Oh, we didn't see what the bunny was up to. She's not interested in coming saying hello today. How rude. How rude. All right, guys. Until next time. Au revoir.